So this week's workout, we have a combo here. Start with heel to bump. This is not your warm-up, this is an actual workout. So heel to bump. Right after the heel to bump, you move to wall push-ups. There's a detailed video on this, but for now, wall push-ups. After the wall push-ups, come the plank rows, get on the ground. Plank position, everything tight, pull, pull. Okay, after the plank rows, comes the flutter kicks. This aside. Okay, pick back on the floor. Everything tucked in. Crunch, flutter kick. Make sure you maintain this crunch. And that's a foundation. Okay, another tiny bit of cardio, not too expensive, not too crazy, but enough to get your heart rate going is heel to bump. Okay, you can keep it as gentle as possible. This. Make sure everything is straight. Okay, whack your bump with your heel or count, and the workout is I think 10 something per side. Heel to bump. All right, today we will be talking about push-ups. Push-ups are a great exercise for building up overall body strength, and especially it works the weaker muscles like your chest and your muscles that are smaller, and actually it's a total body movement, and it gives you control of your core and your back and everything. So it's an overall body workout, and there are different options, and depending on the workout that plan that you have for that day, you can choose different options. So there are certain key things that you have to remember as you've been practicing the plank up until this time. You know that you hold in the core, make sure everything is nice and tight, you know, with the pelvic tilt, hold everything tight, brace, and keep maintaining a straight line. So that's important for push-up. And another important tip is not to flare your arms out, because if you start flaring your arms out, then you're not working your chest muscles, you're actually working your back, and people end up hurting themselves. So it's very close to keep the arms. It's very important, to keep the arms close so that you get the best workout out of the movement and best strengthening exercise also. The other point here is when you are doing these push-ups, make sure that you are not slouching forward, and you're not and you have your shoulders nicely rolled back like this. So it's not this movement, rather it's nice and controlled, locked in, and then you're working the proper muscles. At any point in time, it is very easy to stretch out the back or lose control. The minute you find that you're losing your control, like I always say, stop, reset, start again. So I'm going to be demoing different versions of push-ups, and again, like depending on that day's workout, you will be trying that specific push-up variation. Okay, you will see that you will go through different progressions, starting from the wall, which is the easiest. Wall, chair or bench, coffee table, dining table. So as the height decreases, it's gonna get harder and harder. So or the movement undergoes a progression, is what we call it. So the easiest one, which is on the wall, and you can again start playing with the angle. So go, find a nice wall and go a few feet behind, like maybe 1, 2, 3 steps behind. Okay, and I'll show you as we do this, you realize how you can play with the angles here. Most important, roll back, pelvic tuck, brace, shoulders back on the wall. Right? You're not flaring out, keeping it close to the wall. Okay, and your fingers. Try and widen the fingers so that the fingers also contribute to the weight movement. It's not all wrist, right? It's also here on the weight is equally distributed here. So because you realize that as you get on the ground, your palms and your fingers also need to be able to bear your weight, and they also start working out. Start getting stronger everywhere. Okay, so let's begin. The wall push-ups, like I said, get at a distance, a slight step a few feet away from the wall. Okay, and you start your push-up. See, this is your startup position. Pelvic tuck, load in, push your body weight forward, and okay. Notice I'm pivoting with the ball of my foot. If I want to make this challenging for myself, I will progress lower. Now, if you find that this is getting way easier and you're just not, going through the movement way faster and you're not feeling anything in your chest muscle, okay, let's get down, get a chair or coffee table, dining table, however you want to go play it. Okay, chair, make sure it's nice and secure against the wall. Okay, so you get the chair, push ups again. The same basic principles. You see what I did there? This is a wrong movement. Okay. Once you're done that, let's get on the ground. On the ground, you have different options. Start with your knees. You can now, as you saw, I was using my feet for pivoting, making sure that movement was going. I'm now going to use my knees because I'm on the ground. So this is the push-up movement on the ground. Let me show it again. If you can't see this way, let me show it this way. Knees, the knees are the ones that are pivoting. And if you find this way easy and you need to move on, obviously, round up. Plank position, push-ups. You might find that you have to go a little wider here, but that's okay because you're on the ground right now. And that includes push-ups. This movement is almost like your back row, except you're in a plank position. So again, as you're working through your planks, this is another adaptation of the plank, right? So make sure you have your plank positions and you're getting stronger and stronger in your plank positions. Options. Okay, the only difference with the regular plank and this is that you'll be using weights. And if you don't want to use weights, you can start this with your arm just to get the feel of it. Same principles. Again, pelvic tuck in, shoulder roll back, and roll. Okay, so let me demo the version with the knees. Right, so you're in your regular plank position, pelvic tuck in. Now, with the weights, the most important thing is your arms are under your shoulders here because you're working these muscles. Right, ready? You might find that you're swaying. If you start swaying, stop immediately. Make sure everything is secure. This is a bit of a challenge here, but as you get used to it, you'll get stronger and stronger. Nothing swaying, it's just everything ready. Pull, 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 right? So this is the version on the knees. Now let me show you on your feet. Getting my plank position, tuck in, raise my core, pull, pull. There is no swaying of the hips, everything's locked in tight. That's your plank pose. Flutter kicks, very simple, works your abs, the same as crunches, but a little different. So, the goal here is, or rather be careful not to lift your lower back. It should be flushed on the ground, and if you need, use your hands to give you some support. So, pelvic tilt, get in, everything ready, move your legs, and let's If the workout says 8, it has to be 8 per leg, not 8 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it, Flutter.